Yeah, I'm a bike rider now. Have I got a trunk of crap for you? There's these GTI R32 wheels here. And I don't know. Maybe they're for the S13 here. Maybe. I wish. Not really. They actually belong to this guy with the Acura. Right. Acura. Honda, Acura, GTR wheels. No. And I try to convince him they belong on a Nissan. Not a Honda, but these poor babies. I'm so sorry. I'm gonna work him. I'm gonna work him though. I'm gonna get him. I'm gonna try. He's probably not gonna like it, but I may just end up coming up on these one day. Just put them on and be like, yeah, they're mine now. You know. I'm actually I'm gonna do the 5 lug, and I want to do something sick, like a 16 by 10, like something just absolutely ridiculous, and do some over fenders or something, or I don't know if I'm gonna do a rocket bunny. My son is actually really weird. Like I got the roof rack really cheap, and he's like, does that have to stay on there? And I'm like, no, but it's cool, right? And he's like, so it comes off? And I'm like, yeah. And he's like, he doesn't even care about the roof rack. And I'm like, dude, it's cool. You can put your bike on there and you can, go with your friends and y'all can ride and stuff. And he's like, why would I ride a bike if I have a car? And I'm like, what the fuck? I'm like, all right, so I guess I'm going to sell that pretty soon. I don't know. He has no interest in having it. And, but yeah. And, and the other thing was like, because it's camo, and all my friends are like, well, when are you going to paint it? And I'm like, I'll probably repaint it, camo again. And they're like, really? When are you going to pick a solid color? And I'm like, well, I like the camo. And I thought, my son would dig the camo, and he does dig the camo. But then the other day, he was like, so are we going to paint it a solid color? And I'm like, who the fuck are you? My kid, you helped me paint this when you were like 7 years old. Here he is 14, and he's like, are we going to paint it a solid color? I'm like, I don't even know whose kid you are anymore. I don't know. But I guess if we are going to paint it, it'll probably be like an olive drab. But I'm going to gloss it because flat colors, they don't last. They fade out and they look like shit. So it'll probably be like an olive drab base and then gloss. So it won't quite look like olive drab. It'll be glossy. It'll kind of look like a forest. Like that's usually what happens to olive when you gloss it. But it's gonna be green, black wheels, and black roof for sure. And yeah, it'll be rad. But paint is like not gonna happen for a long time because this car's got to get running, and I don't even know how well he's gonna drive this thing. He might just fuck it to shit, but we'll see. We're looking forward to that. And oh yeah, and don't worry, I still haven't finished the don't worry, I still haven't finished the Genesis rear fuckers things, fucking things. That's gonna happen soon. I kind of started working on the other side, but then my buddy's like, he wants to cut a little more off, so I'm gonna wait for him to say, okay, it's done, let's weld it up, and then we'll weld it up. And but yeah, that's coming. So I know there's a couple people that are looking forward to the second part of doing the flares on this car, and don't worry, it's coming. Just work has been kicking my ass, and I got to get work done, and I'm a single dad, and I got 2 kids, and I got to take care of their stuff. So I don't mean to make excuses, but shit, it's my life, And honestly, I love it. So yeah, I'm gonna get these fucking wheels, and they're gonna be on the S13. Right. At least I'm gonna fucking try them on. Or I might put them on the S14 when my buddy's not here, and I'm just gonna like romp on them and be like, "Yo, I just did that, so you should let me have them." But yeah, I really dig them. They look awesome. But yeah, so update. I don't know. That's just shit. I mean, I got so much to do. That's my bike. Fucking bike is awesome. I like riding it, and I like it more since it got rusted out. Like when it was all clean, I didn't really thought I was trying too hard. But then after it got all rusted, I was like, now it fits me. Now that's my style. You know, derelict. That's my style. Just fucked up, beyond repair. I'll ride it. That's a fly. All right, since I fucked up this plastic piece, and it turns out I need this actuator as well. I guess I'll give y'all, trying to get enough shit to have a decent video. I guess I don't know if you call it decent or what, but here's where me and my son are at on the S13. And sorry guys, haven't really got to put video together of working on the S13. My son is really camera shy, and I'm trying to work him up to it to get him to you know, do some build videos with me, especially with this car, because you know this is his whole thing. And well, I put the head on. You know, we got it all torqued down. Everything's nice and nice. And shit, I was being cheap, and I didn't want to spend the $40, and you know the time spent waiting. And I was just like, fuck it, I'm just gonna throw the old timing chain on. There's nothing wrong with it. It seemed fine. And when I took it off, you know, took the head off, it seemed fine, and I really didn't see anything wrong with it. But then putting it back on, I actually took the tensioner, or this bar that the tensioner pushes against. See that flat spot on it right there? Well, I didn't notice, but you can see where the chain has pretty much just rubbed right down to the metal on there. And we can't put it back together like that. So it's gonna need a chain. And I ordered a chain, and the chain should be here on Tuesday. Today is Monday morning. Well, it's like 2 a.m. But should be here Tuesday, and my next day's off are Saturday, Sunday. So we should be doing, and hopefully I've been kind of talking to him, trying to get him excited about helping me make videos, and hopefully I'll get to do a video of installing the timing chain and putting the timing cover on. That's going to be fun. And you know, I told him once we get the timing cover on, we could throw the fuel rail on, get some fuel going to it, plug everything back up, and you know, we throw the distributor in. We should be able to fire this thing up just, you know, real quick, just to hear it run. And from there, that should continue motivating him to doing the rest, because I really want him into the build. Like, I want him a part of it. I want him to feel like, hey, I did this work. It's not just, you know, there for me. Like I got dirty. I sweated over it, you know, and you know, so he could appreciate it. It's pretty awesome. Like, I've never seen him interested in actually working on something. And his interest is only because he wants to drive it. But still, I mean, I'll take it. You know, I'll take it. And yeah, I mean, we power washed the shit out of it, but you can see it's still pretty nasty. But shit, I mean, once we get it running, then we'll see what problems we have with it, because this car's been sitting for years. So we'll see what problems it's got, and we'll fix it as we go along. But I mean, it's got a lot of rust. Battery tray is pretty much gone. It's the brake master cylinder leaked at one time, and we got a lot of rust down there on the frame where the brake fluid just kind of ate away all the paint. So that's something we're gonna have to address. But I mean, overall, it's a pretty straight car. Like, it should be good. We'll see. Who knows what's gonna happen in the future? But yeah, that's sure where we are right now. Just thought I'd give you all an update since I fucked up on that AC. I'm just, ugh.
And didn't I say I'm just gonna buy all the pieces so that, you know, just replace them anyway. And then I went cheap when I found out they were $100 each. So this one needs to be replaced. And then I'm gonna check if they have this. That'd be fucking awesome, but I doubt it. And I might just cut this off and glue something to it. Or, you know, I might even just be able to fill this with some kind of plastic mold or something. But see, it's got a crack right there as well. So, I don't know. I'm going to find out from the dealer tomorrow if they have that, if that's something I can get. I don't want to find one off of a used 240. Not like I hardly ever hear about a part out on the 240. And if I do, I doubt I'll be able to pull this off of it without breaking it. So, if I can't get one from the dealer, I'm going to try to do something to fix this myself. So, I mean, I've got some ideas, and, you know, it might be interesting, you know. I don't know how many people would be interested in AC 240 stuff, because most of the 240s that I know, they haven't had AC in, you know, in years. So that's where I'm at. And I don't know if I'm going to upload this or if I'm just going to wait till I get this shit together and throw it all back in. But we'll see. All right, guys. Appreciate it.